Let me see. If uh, if I use basketball analogy, comparing, let's say, the NBA and where we are using agentic workflow in the BPO industry, we probably are in the 60s NBA. Well, it looks good, but if you compare it with what we have in the 80s, 90s, or now, definitely you'll see a big difference. It's not about really improving the bottom line, but we are at that stage wherein trust has to be established between the clients and the BPOs in general. When clients transition their process, let's say offshore, it's built upon a foundation of trust. And definitely, uh, when we introduce new technology, some clients would probably think that we in the BPO industry would just wanted to improve our margin, improve the bottom line. But reality tells us that creating agentic estates uh, to do the work is about creating value. Yes, definitely, it's moving away from the labor arbitrage, but it is about using technology to improve customer satisfaction, the end users. Imagine the days when uh, a bank customer has to go to a bank to check his savings balance. But now we can do that through a chatbot or through uh, your mobile phone, right? So just think about the application of AI and uh, the opportunity that gives the workforce, because time will come that those routine work tasks that really do not require uh, thinking or someone with a college degree would just be doing things that anyone can actually do, cause attrition, work dissatisfaction, etc. Because right now, in this day and age, we are now in that stage wherein we are doing uh, or creating AI agents, and the employees that we have are now doing tasks that train the AI or create them for that matter. So it's really very important that we embrace this change, especially in the BPO industry. I know it's a very conservative industry, but time will come that again we will move out from the per FTE or per transaction billing into a value creation methodology, and that would benefit both the BPO, the clients, and the end user. So we need to embrace this culture of AI, but at the same time, we have to put guardrails to ensure that there are checks and balance. So in some critical processes, there could be human in the loop, just to ensure that there are no biases. Example, biases in approving loans, all of those stuff. And also to ensure that, let's say, in the healthcare industry, uh, data do not leak. So again, embracing this culture and people understanding how it works will definitely benefit the customers, the clients, and the BPO industry in general. And that would have a normal impact of increase in the bottom line. So what we can do is improve customer satisfaction through technology, and that will normally improve the bottom line. All right. Thank you, guys.